I love many things about my job. When I think of my job, I think of the folks that I work with. So I spend most of my days in the River Valley connecting with folks, building those relationships, really getting to see people's lives. So that certainly helps my soul for me, being outside instead of inside. I am able to incorporate all my values, beliefs, ethics into my work. So I literally can do anything in my job. So if that is taking somebody, directly to a hospital, or sitting for 4 hours in an income support appointment because they need somebody with them, those type of things I think are what I love most, being able to do whatever I need to do for someone. I am a registered social worker, and most of my cohort, is in very specific roles, a social worker in a hospital, and you don't ever leave the hospital. You're just, working with a client for a short period of time, but the folks that I get to work with because of Boyle, they may last my entire life, even if I'm no longer at Boyle down the street, they'll still be in my life in some way. Building relationship is the most important thing in my work. A lot of the folks we work with have experienced extreme circumstances in their lives, and so that trust piece is really, really important. And how do we build trust? We build trust by showing up, by engaging with folks, having conversations about things that actually don't really matter. So part of the reason that I applied for this job is because I knew it would be a team environment. I really value shared responsibility, shared accountability, humor, I like to be around people.
Everything that a person can get thrown at them, I've had thrown at me since July, August. And sometimes I just want to give up. But then she comes around and...
Pesky boy.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. I've known Janelle for about 4 or 5 years. She helps me with the programs and stuff that Boyle Street Outreach offers. Things like mental health, things like housing. For a while there I was having a hard time getting income support. She helped me get involved with that. But yeah, over the last year and a half,
yeah,
I've been using their services, and it's been a big help. It helps me get my life back on track. You can tell she loves the job. She's a good listener. She's a very good listener. And when I was telling her a little bit about my life, she didn't interrupt me. She sat and she listened and she showed interest. And as working in the profession she's working in, you can't be judgmental or nothing, and she's not, right? She pays attention, not only to her job, but to those who she's working with and associating with in her job. Don't change. Just keep doing what you're doing, because what you're doing is awesome.